Tag, you're it. As the title says, this is the Fun 5 for 5 tag. I was tagged by Shanna over at Girls Love Gaming. I'll put a link in the description below. You need to check out her channel, it's really cool. This is the first tag video I've done, so I guess I'll just jump right in. First question, what was your favorite childhood toy? Well, this one's a pretty easy one. It's an original 1978 Kenner Star Wars R2-D2 action figure. My family went to go see Star Wars when I was just a kid back in 1977, and I instantly became a fanatic. Now, you may have heard the story about how nobody expected Star Wars to be this big, huge hit, so therefore nobody had any merchandise until months later. So, you know, all this time had passed, so I was totally not expecting my dad to come home from work one day and hand me this figure. I eventually collected most of the line, but my favorite was and always will be my first, R2-D2. Now, I beat the hell out of him because, you know, I played with him so much, but a few years ago I actually restored and recarded him, and I keep him right here on the shelf next to me. Next question, what's your favorite adult toy? No, I keep saying that wrong. What is your favorite toy as an adult? See, totally different meaning there. Well, it depends on what you call a toy. I'd say my tablet, because I play games on it all the time and generally just waste all kinds of time on it. But if you mean a toy, then it's got to be my Funko Pops, which kind of leads me into the next question. It's, do you unbox your toys? Yes and no. Some things I keep in their packaging. I've got a few Funko reaction figures, which are still on their card, but other things like my BB-8 here, I've taken out of the box so that I can play with him, you know. Beep boop, beep boop, beep boop, beep boop. And then there's my Funko Pops. Some of those I take out of the boxes to display, while others, like Poe Dameron here, I actually leave in the boxes to display. There's really not much of a rhyme or reason to it. So, number 4, what superhero do you want to be and why? You know, I had to think about this one. But from the recent titles I've read, I'm going with Midnighter. As to why, he's got super healing and a combat computer in his head, which makes it nearly impossible for him to lose a fight. Not to mention, he's got a pretty healthy sex life. Moving on to the next one. Number 5, PlayStation, Xbox, or Nintendo? Well, I'm not really a huge gamer. The most recent console I bought was a Nintendo Wii. Yeah, not even a Wii U, a Wii. So if we're talking what's my favorite system, I'm going old school. The Atari 2600. There were like a billion games for it, and most of my friends had them, so, you know, if you got bored with playing a game, you could always swap them out with your friends. So that's all the questions in this tag. I'm not really going to tag anyone else. Instead, I'm inviting anyone who watches this video to post your own video. If you post a link to Twitter, make sure you tag me in it so that I can watch it. Later, gang!